Boys, today I'm going to be hiding behind the exit gate as the nurse. If you've never seen this before, you can actually blink behind the exit gate before it is even open. And what we're going to do is be hiding behind that until the last gen pops. And then we're going to come out and we're going to try and play the game normally and actually 4K in the end game. So basically what we're doing is giving the survivors a 5-gen head start. This is the perk build we're going to be using. And let's get straight into it. Okay, we're on Wretched Shop, and straight away I found a gate, but this is just such an awful map for this strategy. So, I mean, if anything happens, we're doing well, and I'm actually trapped physically inside the gate right now. I guess that's another bug which needs to be patched, but we're gonna sit right back here, and hopefully we can get something done on this massive map. There we go. Oh my god, there's somebody here right away. Oh, the rock. That's so bad. We could have done... Oh, we could have done so much better. Okay, well, we get one. There's two right here. The only problem on my mind right now is that somebody's going for that far gate, which is quite a bit of an issue. Okay, Feng. Feng just kind of held W, made it easy for me. Yeah, that's a big problem, that someone's going for that far gate, because in this build, we actually can't afford to have a Blood Warden. Oh, here we go. Okay, somebody right here. To be honest, it's a really, really hard to 4K with a map this big, but we'll still try. If they leave, then yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised. Okay, I see some scratch marks. I know they're in this area. I've just got to be careful. I can't mess this up because I know they're not at the gate right now, and that's really good for me. They Kobe. That's insane. And I think that's dead hard. Maybe I just overblinked, but that's so unlucky. Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't get that hit. Yeah, I'm definitely not having the best time right now. That Kobe really messed me up, because it just fully recovered the game for them. They Kobe as the other survivor picks someone up, and then it becomes very, very difficult. The other survivor's gonna leave. Maybe we can make this a 3K? Depends on where the other survivor is, really. Oh, Claudette is here. Perfect, okay. If we turn this into a 3K, we're definitely doing well. That's live. Perfect. Okay, now we just need to make sure nobody gets out the gate. To be honest, you've got to think, Wretched Shop, one of the biggest maps in the entire game. I'll definitely take a 3K on this map. This map is huge. And with this challenge, your only detection being infectious, it's so important that you have a small map, or it definitely helps a lot. You know what? A big map and a Kobe. I think I'll definitely take a 3K. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, basically, for this endgame chat, they just kind of complained that their teammates weren't doing totems. And yes, if you are in a game where you haven't seen the killer and you've popped 4 gens, you probably should be going out and doing dull totems. That's most likely your best case scenario and what you should do there. So this person absolutely got it right, but GG's, I'm very, very happy with this result, I can't lie. Okay, we're getting straight into the gate on the game. And as you can see, if you look at this gate, there's actually no holes in it. When on Colwyn, Macmillan, etc., there are actually tears in the gate, which means that they can actually see you through the gate if they do look through it. So the game is actually a pretty good map for this challenge. We'll try our best. We're just going to wait until all 5 gens pop, and then we're going to come out and we're going to try and do our best. Okay, that's 4 gens off of the board. So the next gen pop, we got to get ready to go. Okay, they're not popping the last gen, and they're literally all here. Let's go. They're just, I've literally been here for I don't know how long, and they're just not doing the last gen. So if we're just gonna not do the last gen, then we can go a little bit early. This is fine. When they do pop the last gen, we'll still get the boost. But we're just gonna go. They basically push right up against the gate to the point where they could hear just the default noises basically of the nurse, just a little breathing, and then they just never popped the last gen or even started working on it. And by that point, I kind of just need to take matters into my own hands, because I've been waiting fair amount of time for them to pop that last gen, and they didn't really want to. And looks like we should get this without Noed. Pretty much all bit of armor, so just using Infectious, really. Steve, reluctant to take that vault, which is fine. And now we have one survivor left on the board who realistically should be going for a gen, so that's what I'll check, and I find some scratch marks. Oh, here he is. Okay. I couldn't really hear where the Jake was, but there you go. I mean, they were reluctant to pop the last gen. They were just sort of running around the map. So we actually did the challenge, so to speak, with only the use of Infectious. So I'm actually pretty happy with that. I'll definitely take it. And like I say whenever I do these challenges, I'm pretty excited to see this endgame chat, because normally they provoke a pretty interesting reaction. I have no idea who the last survivor is, but it looks like they're not going to get hatch. This is genuinely one of the weirdest endgame chats I think I've ever seen. Like, it looks like, from what I can tell, the perspective from the survivors were, ha ha ha, you didn't even get Noed, but I didn't need it, so it doesn't really make much sense. And then they said I can't pressure the map fully, so I have to wait for Noed, basically. Just the perspective was just so mind-blowing. I've never seen anything like that before, but basically the perspective from the survivors were, wow, the killer's so dumb, he waits for Noed, he can't pressure the map. Yeah, I don't know, man. But GG's, well played to them, and on to the next one. Okay, we're on Hawkins, which I don't think is the best map, but it's definitely not bad for this. And I think I'm going to try a different approach this time. I'm going to come out when there's one gen left, because often there's a pause after they've done 4 gens, and they just kind of do nothing for like 2 or 3 minutes, or they just go around and get all the totems. So I want to come out a little bit earlier and just put the pressure on for them to pop that last gen. Okay, 1 gen left. I could see them, even on Bitter Murmur, running around, not doing a lot, so I think it's time to just go for it. When that last gen does pop, we're in on the map, and we're going to get full use out of Bitter Murmur. But I think it's time to start a little bit early just to put the pressure on the survivors a little bit more. Here we go. Hopefully we can get some nice value out of Infectious. We've given them a pretty hefty head start. And we got it down right there. Somebody is above me, but I'd rather chase the person who's on the same floor as me, ideally. Somebody just dropped down. I heard that. Hello, Kate. Nice little hit there, but she didn't end up doing it. Probably should be here. Caught her. Somebody in this corner. That gen's about to pop as well. So we're really close to the end game. Nice play from Claudette to get the stun off. She's going to go this way. Free hit, and this should be a free down because she's not in a very good place to chase a nurse. It absolutely is, and that's somebody getting picked up, I believe. I believe that's 2 stacked Infectious auras, so we'll go over. Yes, it was. Kate goes straight back down, and this should be game unless there's an unbreakable. She's back on the floor too. Like I said, it's just a matter of time. The Dwight's actually playing really well, and I thought that that door on the left was open. It looked like he was pathing towards it, but it happened to be closed. Except the Kate again. Again, I want to go for the Kate because she's injured. And I get a whiff! No! They might actually pop the last gen. I was playing way too relaxed against the Dwight, and I get another whiff! What? Okay, well, we get her this time. If they pop that gen, which hopefully they do, at least I'm going to get my Bitter Murmur, which I can get quite a lot of value out of. Okay, another hit. Perfect. This should be a relatively quick down because she ran into a wall a bit there. She does have Lithe, so I'm going to predict. Perfect. Bitter Murmur value. One's over here. One's picking up the other survivor. Okay, we just need to get over there and we're chilling. He actually went straight for the gate. See, I think he's realizing now. They did all of my Dole totems, which is smart of them, so I'm glad that I came out earlier. But the Dwight should be right here, as we saw from Bitter Murmur, like right in this corner, maybe. Is he gonna try? Or does he know? He knows.